students into the 2012 veterinary science program. Protesters painted themselves black as a symbol of what they call racial classification at the institution.
The University of Pretoria that aren't allowing white students to study veterinary science there.
If you see me in the streets, better holler at me. Seeking for a beat, throw them dollars at me. I don't like defeat, take that away from me. You tryna be like me, you couldn't handle my story. But we gon' let you know, we gon' let you know. We gon' let you know, we gon' let you know.
So ladies and gentlemen, how you guys doing? Hey, thank you for stopping by, man. It's Mr. J in the building. Motherlandia living out here in the diaspora. Man, I just wanted to talk about something real quick, man. Hey, but before we get started, I just want to appreciate everybody who's been stopping by to check out my vlogs, man. If you've ever commented, liked, or stopped by and just watch what I have to say, man, I appreciate you. You feel me? Now, ladies and gentlemen, somebody shared something with me. One of you guys, man. Shout out to you, my brother David from South Africa, man. He shared something with me, which I just, I was like, man, I'm not going to talk about it. And then I decided, now, you know what? Let's just talk about this, man. So apparently a couple of years ago, man, there was a protest of what we call the AfriForum Youth protest, and a bunch of white South Africans, man, they painted their faces black, and they were protesting. And they were protesting in front of the Ministry of Higher Education. And you want to know why they were protesting now? They were angry that the university was no longer admitting white students into a veterinary science course. Man, we've come a long way, man. We've come a really, really long way. But before we want to get started, man, please, if you've not done it, do not forget to hit that like button, man. Yes, your boy, man, yo, rooftop, chilling, and we talking, you feel me? And ladies and gentlemen, let's go back a couple of more decades, man. Let's go back. Now, a couple of decades ago, man, South Africa was going through one of its hardest political events, political history, man, the apartheid regime in South Africa. Now, if you don't know what that was, or if you are just hearing this today, apartheid is a system where the minority try to rule the majority. It's kind of like what is happening in the Gaza Strip today, but that's not our focus. So during apartheid, man, European settlers, man, Dutch descendants in South Africa wanted, and they did rule everything. They controlled everything, and they were living the good life, man. It was all about them and their benefits and their, their kids and so on and so forth. While the blacks were pushed to the back benches. The blacks in South Africa could not take part in anything. They did not have a say. They could not even rise up to certain levels in the apartheid regime. And of course, blacks being who they are, in the spirit of Shaka Zulu in that land, we would not take nothing like that. So when there was that back and forth tension, there a lot of killing of activists, man. We can talk about Stephen Biko, man. A whole lot of ANC people were killed, man. And then that's when that beautiful event, although it was a dark part of South Africa's history, but it gave us a beautiful event. Nelson Mandela fought tooth and nail to ensure that this was not what was supposed to be the norm. Unlike what we've seen in Gaza Strip, which apparently has been the norm for the past 50 plus years. So they fought, and then they won. Yeah, he spent 24 years in jail for no good reason but fighting for equal level-ish. And to show you that this man actually wanted everybody to be equal, and he wanted the blacks to have a say, this man came out and he became the president. And then he chose a white to be his vice president. But yeah, that's just a little background of what I'm about to say. And right after that, from the moment that Nelson Mandela became president, there's never been a white president in South Africa. After Peter Botha, there's never been a white president in South Africa. Never. and oh boy, it's been crazy. Now, this is what I want to say, man. It's always funny to see when entitled people, an entitled race, comes to the front and they start crying and screaming how they are being discriminated against and this, not, and whatnot. Whereas, just a couple of years ago, they were the one doing the same thing. Now I'm going to play this video for you people so you guys can just check them out. Look how stupid they look. Watch the video, man.
AfriForum Youth on Monday organized a small protest outside the Higher Education Minister's office in Pretoria. They demonstrated against the University of Pretoria's alleged racial policy of not accepting any more white students into the 2012 veterinary science program. Protesters painted themselves black as a symbol of what they call racial classification at the institution.
The University of Pretoria that aren't allowing white students to study veterinary science there. They rejected after applying. We're representing about, I think it's 73 students that applied, and they were rejected because of the fact that they're white. We know this because they eventually, after a big struggle, told us that the department explained to them that they won't let more white people study, or they won't let white people study. There needs to be more blacks studying veterinary sciences.
They delivered a memorandum of demands to the department's Diane Parker.
I am accepting this memorandum on behalf of the Minister of Higher Education and Training, and we will take the matter forward with him, and we'll have a discussion on it, and we will refer back to you.
The youth organization said it would keep contacting the department until all students are given fair chance at the institution.
Yeah, guys, hey, did you guys see that? What's up with the painting of the face, man? They look ridiculous, man, and it's not just me. I would think that any person who does that even today, I know this video is a couple of years ago, but if you did that today, you would just be a clown to me. And I bet you a whole lot of people will look at you like an idiot. So this is what they were crying about. And I know that fast forward, man, the creation of the likes of Julius Malema, telling people you can take the land, it's your land. Of course, that is Africa, man. Yeah, the European descendant came to South Africa because South Africa was blessed with these shiny stones that were laid everywhere. Gold and diamonds. Yes. The crown of United Kingdom, what does it have? King Charles. Yes. And they took it free of charge. See, now the difference is this, though. When it comes to a situation where European settlers, they are being prevented from something, no, they make a whole fuss about it. But when they were the people preventing all the people from these same opportunities. Now, I'm not trying to say that this is a retaliated thing, and I do pray honestly that has changed from that time to today. I hope that has changed. But why would any person in their rightful mind ever think that just because you are of a particular race, you are supposed to be in the system, like it is your birthright? Man, I just wanted to laugh. I just wanted to talk about it because it was so funny. Shout out to you, Dave, once again. Bro, keep sending me things like this, man. Yeah, and if you're a motherland and living out in the diaspora, you got stuff like this, man, archives, man. Throw them at me, man. Let Mr. J, let's talk about it. Let's chime on it. So I will end this vlog by saying this. Let us fast forward, my people in South Africa. Do you still have these folks crying out loud that they are being, let me just put it this way, they said they are being treated in a reverse racist manner? Yes, that's the reverse, you know, where blacks, you know, but yeah, you get the whole point. Man, before I go, man, I hope you did hit that like button, share, man. Let's talk about this issue, man. And please, my people, man, don't paint your face like this. Don't do that. I don't even care if I'm going to a show. Once I see that, bro, it's gonna be lights out. I'm out here. Be good, be nice, bro. We out here. Peace.
Creation, reaction, God. Big up TRB family. Mr. J, I see you. I know some artists don't do this. God bless you and your family.